you doing today? My hair is kind of a little bit more curlier than usual. I just got out the shower, and when I get out the shower, I just put conditioner in my hair. It's this new combing cream conditioner, and this is what it makes my hair do, whatever you want to say, however you want to say it. So I'm gonna talk to you all real quick and then get back, because only if you knew how bad this house looks. And I've been out of it, to be honest. So there. Okay. As you can tell by this video, this is something that was really hard for me. And you know, I've heard a lot of women miscarry, and there's a lot of women who miscarry just naturally, and there's a lot of women who miscarry, tongue-tied, because of probably endometriosis or polycystic ovarian syndrome, aka PCOS. Sorry, you'll hear the kids in the back. About 5 to 6 years ago, I was diagnosed with PCOS, and from what I gather, it's just really hard to get pregnant when you have polycystic ovarian syndrome. And of course, that comes with the cyst on the ovaries, the facial hair, the gaining weight, all of that. So fast forwarding, there will be a couple more stories about me getting pregnant with the twins and with Mason, but let's just stick to this one with little Miss Nova. I had, back in December, not 2019 but 2018, I'm gonna say, I had missed my period, and I just thought, oh my god, I'm pregnant again. So I went to the doctor. They told me that, needless to say, I'm not pregnant, but your thyroid levels are really high. So they were so high that they referred me to a specialist about my thyroid. And from there, I was put on Ubutrin, I believe it was called, and levothyroxine. In January, I didn't get my period, and they upped my dosage with the levothyroxine. And between the levothyroxine, the Ubutrin, I want to say is that, and I was doing a fasting. Yeah, you like my ham hock? I was doing a fasting of don't eat before 11, don't eat after 7. And during that time with the medicine, I've lost like maybe 10 pounds. And you know, I'm a hefty girl, and by this point I have reached a weight of 308. And like I said, even though I lost 10 pounds, I'm still a heavier girl. But I was happy that I had lost that weight. And needless to find out, I was just thinking maybe, you know, I do want another one, but probably not right now. God had other plans apparently. So March came by, I had my period. And then April, I was with my cousin, and I took a pregnancy test, and I was, maybe thinking, in between that time, me taking the pregnancy test and March, I was thinking, maybe it's my thyroid acting up again. Let me make another appointment and let them know, like, hey, I still haven't gotten a period yet. And so I took a pregnancy test, because I was like maybe 2-3 days late, but for me that was normal for my period to be late like that. So just out of the blue, it popped up, and I was, oh my god, I'm pregnant. And I did keep this secret hidden from Michael for about 3 months. And it's not like I could eventually hide it, because with, I guess, my height and my size, I'm all belly. Every single last pregnancy, I'm all belly. So then I went to the doctor. They were like, yeah, you're pregnant. You're pregnant, for sure pregnant. And I was like, are you sure? And they were like, yeah, yeah, it's the doctor. They're going to tell you that you're sure. But then also they were like, your thyroid levels. So with the levothyroxine, they ask you everything that you're on and all that. They were telling me it's okay for you to take 2 levothyroxines. And anybody that has thyroid issues or polycystic ovarian issues or whatever, the levothyroxine pills are literally that small. So I take 2 even though I'm not pregnant now, but it was like at the end of my pregnancy, maybe the 2nd or 3rd trimester, 28 weeks, whatever. I was taking two pills a day. But let's back up a little bit because it's everywhere. So in the middle of maybe it was June, July, maybe. I was just now, my primary care physician had told me, you need to go to the lab. They have a lab or whatever, and they were like, we need you to get an ultrasound done on your thyroid. Anybody that has had an ultrasound done on their thyroid, they know that basically they have you look straight up, look side to side, whatever. And my doctor didn't give me the results. They waited to maybe a week later to give me the results or something like that. And during that time, I was just now getting out of the ultrasound appointment for my thyroid, and the doctor that I was going to called me to say that, hey Samantha, we need you to come in so we can draw your blood again. And I was like, is everything okay? They were like, either, you heard Mason in the back, sorry. Either you're getting ready to miscarry or you've already had a miscarriage. I've never ever been so scared in my life. So of course the first thing I did was go to the office, let them draw my blood, and they were like, we'll call you in a couple of days, or a couple of days to a week. I couldn't wait that long. I was so nervous on what to do, and I was just thinking about all the other steps that come with a miscarriage. And by this point, like I said, I hadn't told Michael anything. So across from the doctors where I went, there's a emergency room. So I couldn't wait that long. I went straight to the emergency room. Sorry, I'm parched. And I told them everything that was going on. I was just basically telling them, I knew I was pregnant. So of course they're gonna run a pregnancy test. You're pregnant. I knew that. So I was letting them know that something's wrong and all that stuff. So of course they drew my levels. Meantime, they told me they want me to do an ultrasound. So I went, did the ultrasound, but they really couldn't show me anything. All they were telling me was that they just want to make sure that the baby is in my uterus and not in my ovaries. So they let me go, discharged me, let me go. And at my hospital, I don't know if it's at anybody else's hospital, but they read off your discharge papers for you to let you know, hey, this is what you need to do, blah, blah, blah. They did an HCG level test. My levels came back. It was before then when they told me I was probably having a miscarriage. My levels was at a 12 or 1500. But by that time I went to the hospital, my levels had doubled. So it's 3,000 to 3,500 or something like that. Excuse me. But in my mind, after me seeing those levels, I knew that the baby was okay. By the time I didn't know what it was, but I knew that the baby was okay. So I didn't really have to worry myself or panic myself any longer. But I knew I needed to tell somebody that I was pregnant. I know I didn't want to tell Michael, but I had no choice by this point because I was so scared. I tried to call Michael, he didn't pick up. So I called his sister. She was like, Sam, you pregnant again? Yes, everybody knows Sam is pregnant again. So that happened, and it was actually, I know that the doctors that I told you that I had went to, told me they'll give me my results right then and there. They actually called me that day to let me know everything was okay. And you know, just you need to relax yourself. And tell me again, my thyroid levels were high. I knew that my thyroid levels were high because I had just got out of ultrasound for my thyroid. And then the following day, the primary care physician called and said that you have a, I forgot what she said it was called, like a gorger maybe? I think that's what it's called. She said I had that over my thyroid, but she said with the levothyroxine that it should shrink. Some people, after so many years or so much time, they get off of it and never need to be on it again. And some people just stay on it. So I'm on it right now. It is hard for me to keep up and take that medicine every day. And when I don't take it every day, I try to do the right thing and take 2. So that, and then also, you know, I'm getting my period back again, of course, after just having a baby. So that really made me happy that I was able to, you know, take care of myself and, you know, stop neglecting myself. Because that's what I do a lot. I neglect myself and I don't think about myself at all. Mom 101. So that's my video for today. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I appreciate it so much. Tongue-tied again. I really hope you all have a lovely, lovely Thursday. It's raining here in Kentucky. That's why I had to cut the light on, because look. That's how gloomy it is. So I'm getting ready to get this boy together. See what he wants. And I'll see you all next vlog. Bye.